James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, General, will talk about Virginia wines, so stay tuned. So Virginia wines, I've looked at my collection of, doing wine states or, wines of. I really wanted to do one of Virginia because I think it's really important. If I've featured the wines, why not talk about the state in general? And I've done some on New Mexico, I've talked about Colorado, Texas, and so forth. And Virginia is really calling to me in terms of, being a great producer, being a recent producer in many ways, but also having a great historical link, say, with Thomas Jefferson. And these are beautiful wines, and actually I'll post these videos right above, respectively. So this is right here, actually, New Kent. I'll put that video right here. This is Williamsburg Winery. I'll put that Cabernet Sauvignon review right here. And it's really look at this heritage mark of this region. So you find this is a wine grape state of about 100 different wine grapes. About 75 of these are Vitis vinifera, or the premier wine grapes, where a lot of people would expect this first-in-class wine grapes. And hybrids don't get that same distinction, so to speak, but there are about 20 different hybrids that are grown in Virginia itself. Now, you look at the lineage, and Thomas Jefferson is really wanting to have wine grapes produced in Virginia, or wines produced in Virginia from wine grapes cultivated in the Commonwealth. And unfortunately, he never got to see that happen. I wish he could see that today. I'm sure a lot of people, he'd be amazed if he could see what was being, touted today. He would be, absolutely adoring the wine culture in Virginia today. I think Virginia and Virginians are really taking this in terms of taking a very serious step of understanding what they have, taking their particular climates and AVAs, and really finding the best wine grapes for these varieties and so forth. And it has such a great depth and variety. So you have definitely, Cabernet Franc is always the expected wine, red wine variety, as well as Viognier for the white side. But you have things such as Albarino, you have Barbera. I'll just name a few because there's quite a few. I'm not going to name all 100 or 75, so to speak. Graziano, Gruner Veltliner, which I would not have expected. Beautiful Gewürztraminer. I think there's only 3 producers. Malbec. You have Muscat Canelli and Petit Manseng, which is also a rising star. Petit Verdot is absolutely fantastic. Pinot Blanc, Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, Pinotage, and I think you get the idea. And I think Virginia has worked extremely hard, probably in the top 10 of wine regions in the entire planet, of really promoting their wines and bringing in the best winemakers and techniques to produce beautiful, gorgeous wines. Yeah, and it's a wine region where you think in many ways where it does have a different climate pattern than, say, California, Oregon, Washington, New York even, say the North Fork of Long Island, but fantastic, provenance. So I tasted one wine grape of excellence, which was the Gewürztraminer, which I thought was amazing. And I look forward to tasting more of these wines, and especially the Arcatha, which I've never tasted from Virginia before. And I did taste one Petit Manseng, but I look forward to tasting more because I keep hearing great things about this. So on a map, I'm going to show you where the AVAs are so you get an idea of where they are distributed throughout Virginia through the Commonwealth. So here we go. So you find here Shenandoah Valley. There's also one in California, but that's distinguished by Shenandoah of California AVA. Right here is the North Fork of Roanoke AVA to distinguish that from the North Fork of Long Island. You also see other wine regions here. You're going to find the Great Neck, and so the Great Neck is George Washington Birthplace AVA. You will have the Eastern Shore AVA, Monticello AVA, and Rocky Knob AVA, and I think I've mentioned all the AVAs in Virginia. And you also have wine grapes grown throughout the entire state. But this is just to really highlight the diversity, what you find in the entire Commonwealth. And so one thing I would say is, keep an open mind. Try, I definitely try white wine, try red wine. So where might you begin with a Virginia wine? I definitely would recommend a Cabernet Franc. And I have a good number of reviews. So what I would recommend doing is just looking on my channel, doing Cabernet Franc Virginia, and you'll find all these reviews and a good number of handsome, beautiful Cabernet Franc. You'll also find exquisite Viognier, and so I definitely looked that up as well. And for most or many states in the U.S., you can actually order from and get delivered. So on each of my video reviews of Virginia wines, I put the producer's link down below each video so you can reach out to them and see if they distribute wines or sell direct to consumer. A great way to really hone in on beautiful gorgeous wines from Virginia, as well as sparkling wines, which are dazzling. And I wish I had some with me, but I don't have any. I've never done a video review of Virginia sparkling wine, but that's hopefully going to happen soon. So, keep that open mind, keep that open perspective, and I think you'll be dazzled by beautiful wines from Virginia. So stay tuned for more. You'll find me in many social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Thank you so much for watching today. An amazing wine year, and so I think as time progresses in 2014, I was tasting through so many more beautiful wines of Virginia than I did, say, the first half of the year, and I hope that continues in 2015. But I also have to pay a visit, so I'll look forward to that soon. And as I always like to do, is do a short video when I'm traveling to a wine region around the world. So thank you so much for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Salut!